Viva Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. How I wish that there were more than 24 hours in the day.
What we do is tricks that no one can figure out, and we say that they're tricks, and we try to do a show without insulting the audience.
If you close your eyes, this bit can be anything you want it to be. Or you can leave your eyes open and watch a middle-aged guy crawl out of a box. It's up to you.
It's not true. A lot of people say Teller never talks. Teller talks all the time. He was talking to the crew before this interview. He talks to everybody after the show. He just talks a lot less than me. We don't say we're going to do this because it's going to look crazy, or we're going to do this because it's weird. We make sure that everything we're doing really does deeply make sense to us.
And when we were overseas, we were humbled by the realization of how much of our happiness and our prosperity and even our individual personalities come directly from the liberties symbolized by this flag. But even so, a couple of goofballs handling the flag on stage in Vegas does bring a weird kind of energy to the room.
One of the intellectual ideas I think you have to come away with is if these two losers can make me think that reality is so much different than I know it really is, what can people who have a motive for that do?
The thing seems to be that no matter what happens to the flag physically, symbolically, it's always protected by the Bill of Rights. So we can do anything, and I do mean anything. Because even though the flag is gone, the Bill of Rights remains.
Blast off!
Blast off, exploding love.
Some of the stuff we do on stage costs a lot of money to do R&D. You know, if we do a bit that doesn't have anything in props, in terms of rehearsal and in terms of crew people, it's going to cost us $10,000 or $20,000 to do a new bit when we have nothing in it. That's when we use a ping pong ball, you know, without building anything.
There are no exotic materials used in the production of this box. That's just plexiglass and wood, and the hardware is all standard hardware store fare right off the rack. You have the corner braces, the handles, the wheels, the hinges, and the hasps. And thank you, Zeke. Whenever you see a padlock on stage in an escape artist's act, the first thing you're apt to think about is that urban myth about magicians swallowing keys and lockpicks. And if you imagine that Teller is right now inside the box doing controlled vomiting, which he may very well be doing.
Our style has become a little bit more aggressive and more straightforward as we've gotten older, but I can't think of a bit offhand that I would look back on and go, I don't know if I'd like to do that.
Especially watch your step on these makeshift stairs up here. There's not a reason on earth for you to own a hotel and casino right off the strip.
We don't ask really for volunteers from the audience. We grab people from the audience and use them. If you ask for a volunteer, you are just simply doing the simple statement of, would everybody who's going to be a problem in this audience please raise their hand now? We pick people who look like they're sober and enjoying the show and paying attention, who don't want to be picked.
Now, Denise, in this bit, I'm the one who does all the work, and yet you're the one who makes it exciting, okay, Denise? Now, Denise, the loopy thing about this is the exact same trick they just saw, knife throwing. But do you feel the excitement now? Are you all set here, Denise? I want to make sure everything's bone dry. Perfect, Denise. Wonderfully done. Here we go, Denise. We're going to really thrill this time. You're doing great, Denise. Here we go. Here we go, Denise. Here we go, Denise. Here we go, Denise. Here we go, Denise. And right after three. Here we go, Denise. And 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, Denise. Take a look there. Perfectly done, Denise. Perfectly done.
I like the fact that after we've done many tricks in the show that I think really burn people bad and fool them, and after we've done all this stuff that can be a little bit arch and also have a lot of spin on it, there's one just really great trick at the end of the show, the bullet catch, because for 82 minutes we kind of make fun of magic and kind of act like we're a little bit too cool to do it. And then I love that the last hunk of the show, the last bit we do, is probably the most amazing magic trick anybody will see.
Next scan, you're not where you should be.
As people do come to our show to see weird things, and I believe they get that fulfilled in a different way than they expected.
Trapdoor.
I'd like to think that people left with a certain kind of skepticism. I like to think that people leave feeling like they haven't been insulted.